Oh, bird. Sophie. Hey, magpie. Bird, what doing? What's this? Bird energy. Okay. Afternoon, gang. Hey, hey. Bird footprints. Hey. Bird, what doing? Having a bath. Hello. Hey, hey. Ah, you've got the cuttlefish out. Okay. Managed to get it out of the holder and throw it on the floor. We did stay nailed down last night. We've got a couple of, a few flower pots got redistributed, but other than that, we're doing all right. What happens tomorrow is going to be the thing, though. Like, tomorrow is the big day. While I remember, there's a reasonable chance that we're not going to be online tomorrow. There is currently a red weather warning in place tomorrow. Yeah, Eunice looks like it angry. So, yeah, there might be a chance that tomorrow's microbrew might not be a thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, scritching. Scritchings. Hello. So how you all doing, gang? How is everybody? We are doing fine here. Bits of the fence are looking a bit saggy, but I'm not going to hold that against it. Hey, hey. Bird, what do you think? Well, she's having a bath now because I don't think she's going to be able to have one tomorrow. Sophie. Got a hand to stand on when you do that? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? The grip's better. Sophie. Now, what do we think? Are we going to get spicy bird energy, or are we just going to have post-bath thinking energy? What? Don't know yet. Could go either way. Oh, hang on. We're not finished. We're not finished. Your corner of a fat block. Gilbert! So, just, okay. Oh, that wind's a bit cold though. Yeah, just like, oh, he's never going to get that. Oh, okay. Sophie does that with beefy strip. You hand her a bit of beefy strip and she starts like blurking it down and you're like, no, come on now. Oh. It goes. Yeah. It goes, Ty. It's doing all right. We're a little bit nervy about tomorrow, but are we? Will I still have a greenhouse? Will I still have a shed? Because I haven't really got a shed at the moment. Hey, you picked a good drying day though, bird. You know. Hey, cool. Just a dissertation. Only the dissertation to go then. I mean, if that's it, you dash that off in a weekend. What are you talking about? Easy. Bird, you're supposed to have a poo before you have a bath. What? Bird? Oh, Sophie. So are we just sitting there now? Nearly there? Yeah, ace. Oh yeah, our area is in target to get 7 colours kicked out of it tomorrow. We are close enough that makes no odds to a red weather warning for like 90-mile-an-hour winds, 100-mile-an-hour winds and stuff. So it might get decidedly frisky here tomorrow. What are we doing, bird? Yeah, south and west is on severe alert, yeah. Hey you, what's this? What are you doing? What? What? You have to hang on to your living room tomorrow, bird. Hey? What do you reckon? What do you think? There we are. Little bit of crouch cam, little bit of post-bath crouch cam. What? Yeah, very spicy weather. Oh, blessed up. That is always a worry, actually, of like legitimately what would you do if you had to, evacuate. Evacuate, is that the word? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Spicy in Sussex. Spicy in Sussex sounds so much like a author of a letter, doesn't it? Dear Forum, I never thought it would happen to me. Signed off. Spicy in Sussex. Ooh, he knows. Dictating my brain. We inside again. Why is my voice gone all weird? I don't know. Why does my voice do this? Why does my voice do that? Why does my voice go all spotty kid from The Simpsons every now and again? My voice goes half Spotty Kid and half Ralph Wiggum. Ooh, that's hard to say. There's wafts of the Wiggums in there. Oh, bird. Bird, what this? Oh, Sophie. You could be outside. Look, the sun's out. No. No sun, only snooze. Washed and ready for bed. Yeah, oh, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? I wish I was washed and ready for bed. That sounds great. Crafty smell of the bird. The bird smells nice. The bird smells like wet bird. Yee, wow. I am all jelly. Girls, mad ducks and swans. Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Look at that. Sounds very chill. Family's new nature reserve. Pretty great. Pretty great. Yeah, I know what you mean about the eye of the storm. Ours is like that. Right now it's like sunny, oddly still. Dogs love it, I bet they do, yeah. Baguette, yeah. Yeah, part-baked baguette, definitely. Are you? Everyone's home-baked loaves. My voice has gone weird again. Stop doing that with your voice. Why does your voice do that? Oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah, pictures in Discord, please. Definitely. Look, bird, come outside. Look, the sun's out. There is boog opportunity. Come with me. Look here. See, there is opportunity for booglage. There we are. Look, see. Careful of your beak. There we are. Yeah, everyone does have a talking to animals voice, but that one's especially weird, isn't it? It's just like, it's really weird and sort of all sing-songy for no reason. I don't know why that is. Saw some hot cross buns. Oh, what? Hot cross buns? I mean, hot cross buns are lovely, but it's what, like the 19th of February or something? Have a word. I have talking to my houseplant's voice. Nice. Yeah. I have that 17th. Cool. Ta. I have that voice that is the social worker from Clockwork Orange. I can't remember the character's name, but I have his voice when I'm verbally stopping T and other animals from doing things. I have that voice, and I know where it came from. As I say, it came from Clockwork Orange, but I get the, yo, we're doing that, are we? Yes, we're sitting in the bookcase now, is it? Yes. That I just do whenever I see. Normally it's T because, you know, he's an arsehole. I do that voice. I just started doing that voice, and it's a tremendous voice to like admonish people in cats. Oh yes, we're pooing on the floor in the hall now. Yes, that's the thing that's socially acceptable, is it? Little T. It is extremely English, yeah. It is a good voice. It's a satisfying voice to chew someone out in. I wish I could remember the character's name, because I think he is a named character in the cast. He's not just like the social worker. But the guy who surprises Alex at home when he Skypes off school. That guy. Black mark, little Alex, yes. For everyone who ends up in the stripy hole. Him. So for weeks, I mean, I like a hot cross bun. I like all sorts of toasted buns like that. That sounds bad out of context, don't clip that. I like spiced fruit buns when they are toasted and that kind of thing. That's good snacking. But yeah, when selling hot cross buns that are explicitly Eastery things when it's not Easter, I think that's a level 2 settle down on the Lel scale, isn't it? I think that's a level 2 settle down. Oh, okay, we're off again. Pick up the light, switch the light off. What are we doing? What are we doing? At least a 2. Cool. I think it's always good to check with, like, you know, check it against a calibrated scale. Oh, of course it'd be Pancake soon, won't it? Yeah, when's Pancake Day? Oh, I love me a pancake. Oh, yes. Hot cross buns might work for the next Brew Breaker Brie. Yeah, it might well, actually. 1st of March. Oh, as long as that. Yeah, I was saying to the female a little while ago that I don't think I have ever sat down to eat pancakes, because I'm always the one that cooks pancakes. So I always eat my pancakes standing up in the kitchen. I don't think I've ever actually... Ooh. I honestly don't think I've sat down to eat a pancake. I mean, I'm completely fine with it, because it just means I'm making tons of pancakes. It is going to be very windy. I think from like 7 this evening or something, like 1900 this evening, it's looking spicy weather-wise. So, I know I've mentioned it before, but for people who have just joined, it's very unlikely we're going to be streaming tomorrow. It's I'll be surprised if we get to stream tomorrow, and even if we do, I doubt you'll hear us. So well, the female considers herself cursed when it comes to pancakes for some reason. She just considers herself cursed. So I just make them, and I have always made them. It's always, even when I was a boy, it was, for some reason, it was the man. I know why it was the quote unquote man's role to make pancakes. Because my dad's a baker by trade. Cursed pancake batter, yeah. Yeah, my dad by trade is a baker, and he was a baker before I was born, sort of thing. And so yeah, my dad always used to make the pancakes. We'd always make the batter like the day in advance, like you're supposed to, and do it properly and all that sort of thing. And he would like be in the kitchen making the pancakes So it's just by sheer tradition, it's just become like a thing. It's just become a thing that the blokes do. Like a TV character, yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, he's a qualified baker. He's got professional qualifications in like making bread and cakes and that kind of thing. Trying to speak like a news reporter. That's exactly what it would be like. Yeah, it would be like, we come to you live from the eye of the storm, sort of thing. Yeah, and that might not be quite as relaxing as streamers. I mean, if it's just slightly windy and it looks like there's comedy involved, I'll come online. But I'm not coming out here in like 90-mile-an-hour winds. Just like, I love you guys, but you know what I mean? We'll be making sure you're safe though, won't we? Okay. I remember the last pancake batter we had was like an instant vegan one. And it was actually really nice. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Dad stopped being a baker a couple of years after I was born because it turns out having a baby and needing to get up at 4 a.m. to start making bread, you can do one of those two things. You know what I mean? And yeah, incoming emails. So he gave up being a baker and went on to be an engineer. Went on to be like a metalwork. Ran a machine shop for years. But the guy still got it though. You watch him making bread rolls and that kind of thing, and he absent-mindedly rolling bread, like little bread rolls, both hands at once, absent-mindedly just doing it because he's done it for so long he could do it in his sleep, sort of thing. And would always make like big birthday cakes and that kind of thing. Yeah, well, it was good dad bad. Yeah. Yeah, top dad bad, definitely. Ahoy, ahoy, hoy. I mean, this would have been, we're talking about like in the early to mid 70s here, where you took a job. You know what I mean? You needed a job, so you went off and you got a job. And whether it was the job you wanted or whether it was the job you thought you would be doing, that wasn't a thing then. It was just like, you would go to the job centre and they would just find you a job and you'd agree to do it. It's different now when you look for a job and you look for a job that you think you'd be good at and you think you'd enjoy and that kind of thing. My dad's of the era of just, I needed a job, so I went out and got one, sort of people. But I don't think he ever didn't enjoy his job, if you know what I mean. I don't think he ever hated his work. But yeah, it was weird. It just seemed like a weird thing. But my dad's like me, or I'm like my dad. We've both got very sort of, we're good with materials, if you know what I mean. We're good with sort of like, give us a sheet of wood and, you know, and that kind of thing. We're both like quite practical, physical workers, if you know what I mean. Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes you can find a job that is really, you know, you realise that you enjoy. Did I always wanted to do IT? We still have nice weather. We still have okay weather. The Irma Gerd weather is incoming. The Irma Gerd weather is coming like 7 o'clock tonight or something, they reckon. I've always done IT or computer related stuff because it's the only thing I can do for money, if you know what I mean. It's one of the few things that I'm good enough to do and someone's willing to pay me to do, which is fine, you know, which is completely okay. I didn't explicitly, when I left school, I didn't think, right, I'm gonna get me an IT job, but I did. I used to be the spotty nerd in the back of a computer shop that would fix computers while you wait, sort of thing. I'll have you know, I am an Atari certified engineer. I went to Atari and did exams and everything. Do you wonder what you'd have done if you'd been an adult in pre-computer times? Starved to death. Died lonely and hungry alone. Definitely. Yeah, I attended the training courses, I did the exams, and I got certified in fixing Ataris. So that was a skill I'm really using to this day. Well, that's not true. I am using it when I fix Ataris for myself, but yeah, there aren't a lot of Atari computers in the in the modern world. So you know. Sounds playing pitfalls. Atari were actually quite switched on. STs, yeah, STs. I did do a couple of courses in like their 8-bits, but by the time I was old enough to need to do the professional qualification, there weren't really any Atari 8-bits floating around. I did a couple just for like completeness, because I was interested in the subject matter. But yeah, professionally, Atari STs. I love the way Atari STs have a sticker on the bottom. Their serial number sticker says like only authorized personnel can work on these computers. It's like, that's me, thank you. What do you think, bird? Hey. So of course my two Atari STs are in tremendous, perfect working order. Can I interest you in outside again, or are you committed to this indoor sleeping thing? Because it's legitimately nice out there, and you won't have a chance to do this tomorrow. Come on, look, come and get some boogle with me. Come on. Oh, ready? Look. Boogle, bird. Look, on the log down here. There's a boogle opportunity. What do you reckon? Look, jump off my hand a minute. Boop, boop. I try to figure out how to tell you what I do without telling you what I do. Yeah. Describe what you do without describing exactly what you do, yeah. What do I use them for? What my Atari STs? Collecting dust mostly, like the rest of my computer collection. I try to stop people doing things we all will regret. Yep. I guess you disarm nuclear bomb. Yeah, that tracks. Whoa. That tracks. I talk people out of their rubbish decisions. That is a very worthwhile task. I wish I had someone to talk me out of my disastrous life choices. Doing all the MIDI business. Yeah, absolutely. Doing all the MIDI business and being slightly disappointing compared to the Amiga. It's just, I used my Atari ST for all sorts of things. Schoolwork, sure, why not? Software piracy, and, you know, that kind of thing. All the fun stuff. Tremendous amount of software piracy. You know, like a bordering on heroic level of amount of software piracy. Come on. I reckon actually say no to rubbish decisions. Yeah, innit? Yeah, that's sort of like, ooh, okay. With the, okay. You're going to put it all in AWS? Oh yeah? Are you there? Was that a cat? Might have been. I don't see a cat in the catio. I don't see anybody in there. I can see why you'd want to do that. I can see why you'd want to do that. Let's talk about why you shouldn't. That's lovely. That is a tremendous bedside manner. I, on the other hand, have the bedside manner of Dr. Crippen. They tell me. I have the. I think my best one was a few years ago when my boss at the time suggested a thing, and it was obviously a terrible decision. It was obviously a very, very tough decision to make. And he sort of offered it to me with the eyebrows, with just like, Bowdy be into this, won't he? Sort of looking at me doing the eyebrows thing, and I just went, Bowdy will not be into doing this. Bowdy is not doing this. And there was a pause, and he went, well, why not? And I just went, because it's a shit idea. It was out of my mouth before I'd really error checked the sentence. And someone across the office, the shared, like, the open plan office that we were in at the time, went like really loudly. It was like, oh no. Quite a lot of people heard me say that. Yeah, it turns out it was the honesty he was expecting in his hearts of hearts. That was the IT support was more, let me help you with the fallout of your room. Yeah. Oh, let me mop that up for you because you know, put the knife down first. You can joke about putting the knife down. I remember years ago, someone in my office during a Christmas party. Well, we had been out for a Christmas party, been drinking all day, and had come back to the office. And there was like a meeting room downstairs. It was big enough to have the entire workforce stand in it and drink at the time and that kind of thing. And this lady came up to me with a large knife from the kitchen in her hand, pointed the knife at me and just went, I've never liked you. So like, well, I'm going home then. I am going home. Bye, everybody. Hope you have a great party. I'm off. If anybody wants me, I'll be running in the opposite direction from all of you. So, no sun then. Okay, no sun. Had an armed siege. Oh, what? What is the giant? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? God, I love doing that voice so much. Yeah, it's the only time I've been at work. I've been threatened with a weapon. The kitchen lady looked completely serious. The kitchen lady, Jane, to give her first name, looked 100% stone cold serious. Serious enough for me to sort of go, right, well, I'm going. Sort of like calmly, but going. Bum threats. Ooh, no. Ooh. Always remember a place I used to work in. I'm old enough to remember the Troubles. We're like the IRA and the whole Northern Ireland thing, the unpleasantness. A company I worked for at the time had branches in Northern Ireland, so we got this sheet that we were supposed to stick on the board next to the telephone. That was if any threats got called in, what to say and what not to say and what to do. Terrifying. Just like, you know, like the formalised questions to ask. Oh no. I remember one of the questions was, do you have a keyword that I should give to somebody? Still have it still. Because yeah, they would give keywords that were agreed by the police and these like terrorist groups to prove that they were who they said they were, and you had to remember to ask for them and not hang up the telephone as well. I remember that one of the things was like, even if they hang up the phone, don't put your phone down, leave it off the hook. Really weird, really strange vibes coming off this like faxed over, printed out document thing. Someone left their bag and wouldn't admit it. I had to show the whole place. Oh, no. Oh. I did not miss that job. No, it sounds awful, but it is. That keyword, it did seem weird, didn't it? But yeah, it was a thing they were really hyper about. You know, it was like step 3 on the flowchart of what to ask them and what to not ask them. Yeah, I remember like what not to ask them as well. Like never ask them why they're doing it and that kind of thing, because then they'll just go off on a big spiel. Just get the facts and get them off the phone, sort of thing. Guidance thing hung up in the loo. I suppose so. You've got a chance to read it while you're. US has a school shooting practicing. So that is so bleak. That is so bleak. I'm really glad I don't have children. You know what I mean? That's the sort of thing that makes me glad I don't have kids, because that sort of thing just incredibly bleak times. Just. Oh, what? I haven't got kids. I have bird. What do you think? Sleepy magpie. That's what I think. Yeah, it works because you see the list. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, if I wanted to put something up that I could guarantee, unclench your jaw and roll your neck, everybody. Yeah, let's do that now. Everybody do it. Have a nice big glass of water. Yep. Have a little neck thing. Nice. I noticed this morning I was doing that clicking my teeth in time to music I was hearing in my mind thing again. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. Nice. Yeah, grew up before that. Yeah, it sounds really bleak that you have to do it. Unhinge your jaw. Yeah, get ready for a big egg. Oh, you're going all floppy. Oh, bird. Oh, you're going all flexy. Soft magpie. She's doing the sleepy wobble. You doing a wobble? Oh, bird. Ahoy! Unhinge your jaw, revert to the 7-fold. Slither off to freedom. Yeah, sounds great, doesn't it? Make out like that Voyager episode. Nice. But you're going all wobbly, bird. I can see you doing it. The pelican eating the capybara. That is a weird couple of photographs, isn't it? The capybara's like. Good news! Pelicans are quite cursed, yeah. Pelicans, flamingos, shoebills. There's, yeah. The Voyager episode, that one where he goes past warp 10 and everyone starts becoming like lizards and stuff. Yeah, weird. Yeah, there's definitely a classification of bird that is cursed. That is like, oh, okay, that's visibly a dinosaur. That is visibly a dinosaur. Like shoebills are just, they've got a really threatening aura on them. I remember being at a bird sanctuary thing, and they had a shoebill. They had a couple of shoebills there. So, whoa, that is legitimately a bit worrying. That's a bird that knows it could deck me. What are we doing, Burp? Yeah, sorry, I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have to catch up with the bird news. Yeah, there's something about feathered dinosaurs that are a bit, they do sound like the devil, yeah. And they're quite smelly as well. Although not as smelly as flamingos. I was unprepared for how bad flamingos smell. Like flamingos reek. Just, ugh. Smelly animals. But yeah, like a feathered dinosaur is a little bit, yeah, little bit more cozy, because you're just like, oh look, it's a nice birdie, and they go, yeah, that's actually 24 meters wingspan, like could pick you up and fly off with you. Like, oh, that is less cute, in fairness. That is a little bit less adorable. Yeah, flamingos absolutely reek. I remember going into a flamingo enclosure completely unprepared for the smell. It's a weird sort of like, it's a pooey, it's in the poo region of smells, but it's sharp and this is excellent. It's sort of like, it's a smell you've not smelt before, but the moment you do smell it, your brain just nopes out of it. Your brain just goes, oh no, I'm not prepared for this at all. No, 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 you've got legs. Why aren't you using your legs to get away from this thing? Why aren't, we could be walking away from this thing right now, but for some reason we're not. What are you doing? It's a really weird sort of like, they do urinate on themselves, yeah, and they wallow in the same sort of like muddy water they do poos in and stuff. It's only poo if it's from the poo region of the smells. Otherwise it's all just, yeah, it's just sparkling poo otherwise. Yeah, pelicans, not even once. Come on, bird. This is your brain. This is your brain on pelicans. What are you doing, soft girl? Come on, let's do the lolly stick thing. You're gonna miss out on some afternoon sun, bird. Why are flamingos gross? Yeah, because you look at them and they look really ornate. You look at a nice clean flamingo. Yeah, there's a picture of me petting a pelican at Berlin Zoo, and behind me is a sign that is very clearly, do not do that. Yeah, my parents have a picture of me sitting on a plinth outside, I think it's like HMS Britannia or something. I one of those like old ships that they've done up and you can visit. And I'm sitting on this like brick plinth, and between my legs you can see a sign saying like, do not sit here. Sorry. Flamingos are gross. Flamingos smell real. A tapir tried to eat me once, and you come out with this like, as I'm trying to get the lolly stick out, you come out with things like, a tapir tried to eat me once, and you're going to leave us hanging now, aren't you? You're going to leave us like, you're going to leave us. Because I really want to know more about the a tapir tried to eat me story. In the square in Venice feeding pigeons. Yep. No more than a metre away from the sign telling you not to do it. Yep. I think I remember reading somewhere that they actually employ people to stand by the steps and knock people off them, of just like, don't sit there, just walking around dispensing clips. Yes, we need to know about the tapir thing. We need as many details. We'll see you in Breecast follow-ups, because we all need to know more about the tapir incident, because they do have those weird noses, don't they? They're just weird beasties. Hello, you just caught us, Pon Pox. You just caught us. We're just doing the lolly stick thing. Catch up with us on the Discord, because there's a remarkable story about tapirs coming that we're all really looking forward to. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's time for sandwich and returning to work. What do you think? So hey, poo. See, that's that shape I was saying about. That's the little contraction she does before she poos. Gotta watch out for that, because I nearly got it all down me then. Nope, that side of the stick. Right, gang, look, I gotta get back to work. If you just stumble across us on Twitch, I nearly said it. If you just stumble across us on Twitch and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. Or if you prefer, you can just go to sophiethemagpie.com, or the links that are scrolling in chat. Right, we'll keep you updated about what's happening tomorrow. Might well not be online tomorrow, but we'll see. If we can, we will. Don't blow away. That's the plan. That's very much the plan. Right, cheers, chums. Stay safe, and if we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you Saturday. Bye for now.